Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tour review is going to be a flashlight from RovyVon. I do want to start out by saying they did send me this for free. I didn't buy this one, so I am marking it paid promotion. But anytime I'm marking it paid promotion, they're not paying me to say certain things. They just basically gave me this for free, so I feel like I need to mark it paid promotion because I did receive something of value in order to make this video. But they're not requiring me to say anything good about it. I get to give my honest opinion. Very small light right here. It is the E8 Angel Eyes. They've got lots of different models. Maybe you can read the Angel Eyes on there. This particular one is the E8. I think it's the E8UR. It has UV red and white lights on it. It's also got like a side light. I'll show you all these modes and things like that. And whenever they first asked me about this one, normal price on it is $60. And I thought, well, it's called a keychain light. I can't imagine someone wanting to spend $60 on a keychain light, which it is on sale for 48 bucks right now. I don't know if they run coupons and things like that. And before I got it in my hands, I was still like, well, I don't know if even $47. That seems a little bit pricey. But it does have some features on it that at that $47 value, it might be a really good fit for some of you because it's got some things that some of my other lights don't have. So again, at the end of the day, the price just depends on how much you need the features that every kind of flashlight has. So I'm going to go over all the key features of this, what you get in the box. I'll go through the modes and show you what all, kind of modes that it has. And then again, I'll show it to you in the dark and then give you my feedback. And I'm also going to give this one away. I'm going to have a hashtag that you can put in the comment below. I'll do a comment generator on the live and give this to somebody as well. So make sure you stick around for that. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So when you get it, it's going to come in a box like this. You can see their logo on there, RovyVon. We open this up. Now, this is like a plastic case. It's not metal. It kind of reminds you of those metal tins that you used to get with stuff in it. And we're going to open it up. There you can see the flashlight within itself. We'll get this out. I'll talk about that in just a minute. What else do you get with the flashlight? Well, if we remove this, we get back inside of here. You get this little bag with some stuff in it. What's inside of there is a little keychain, or actually a couple little keychains. See if I can get this open. We'll get it dumped out into my hand. So you get two different key rings. Basically, one of them is pretty skinny. The other one's one of those little bit thicker diameter as far as the side of it. They're both double rings. And again, they intend for this to be a keychain light. You've got that right there. You can slide this through or slide that one through. Put it on your keychain. I feel like it's a little bit big for a keychain light personally. But again, they do have the option to allow you to do that. It does have a USB-C battery inside of there. I think it is a 330 milliamp hour battery. They do provide you with an extra one of these covers. That's what you remove. You can open this up. It's a little bit hard to get open sometimes, and it charges USB-C. You'll notice in the box they don't give you a charger cable, a charger box, or anything like that. So you basically already have to have the USB-C stuff to be able to charge it. They don't give you anything to charge this thing. I thought that was a little bit weird, but they don't. So again, that closes back up. One of the nice features that I feel like that they give you on this, one of the things that I appreciated and didn't even know that it was going to be a part of it, is this like belt clip. You can see it's got two little grooves right here, and then kind of one where that screw is. It is a snug fit to get it on there, but I would probably leave it on there once I got it on there all the time anyways. It snaps into place. One thing that I really like about this, of course, obviously you can take and put that in your pocket, but this is a must-have pretty much. If I look for a flashlight and it doesn't have this, I don't even really want it anymore, because now I can take and put that on my hat. That's a headlamp. I don't have to buy other headlamps and all that stuff. So if I'm carrying this in my pocket, I need both my hands. I can now put it on my hat and give myself my two hands to work with. So that's pretty much the bulk of the features. You can see that it is made in China. I know a lot of times people ask that right there. The biggest feature that I think is kind of unique and a little bit different is this right here, the fact that it's a dual light source. I don't know if you can read that. It says AAA, and then it also has LiPo. I'm not sure what the LiPo stands for, but it's the internal battery, lithium ion, something or other, I'm sure. But if you open up this little lever right here, the head of it spins out of the way, gives you access to a spot to slide a AAA battery into. So any AAA battery that you have, you can slide that in, kind of press it down as you close it. Once you get it over there, lock it into place. And now whenever I turn this on, you can see that the green light is on AAA. So I'm actually using this with the AAA battery power. But I can also, I think it's triple click. You'll see that it changes over. It's going to take me a while to get used to these buttons on this. You see the blue light light up. So now I'm turning it on and off with the internal battery. But if I have it on mode, triple click again, goes back to green. So now I'm back on AAA. So you can swap back and forth. It does always remember its setting. So like right now, if I turn it off and turn it back on, it's going to be on AAA. But if I triple click it, it's going to go back to the internal battery. If I turn it off and turn it back on, it stays on internal battery. So basically it swaps over to the AAA when you first load it. I was a little bit curious how that was going to work too. Once I did that, I thought, well, every time I turn it on, am I going to have to swap it back over to the internal battery? But it basically remembers your last setting. So you can always keep that AAA in there kind of like a backup if you want to. The lumens are a little bit less as far as your main light when using this AAA battery, because you have a moonlight at 0.5 lumens, a low at 10, a medium at 100, and then a high at 700. But with the AAA battery, it actually goes to 5 lumens on moon, 5 lumens on low, 20 lumens medium, and 100 lumens high. So quite a bit less. I'm sure it's to make that battery last longer, all the things that go along with that. So it is a little bit different lighting. So to me, it's more of a backup battery, but it is really nice that it has both those options. So I think that's all the features. I'll go ahead and go through the modes next, and we'll talk about those. And then again, I'll show them to you in the dark as well. But let me go ahead and show you the modes. So the modes are a little bit unique to get to on some of them, and it's a little bit different than all my other lights. I mean, it's still a bunch of pressing of buttons, but it's really hard if you're somebody who uses other lights and you're used to what buttons do what, and then you switch to one that does something different. But it isn't hard to get the hang of. It's just hard because it's different than my other ones. So whenever you first press it, if you press it one time, that's the moonlight mode. Up here on this one, that's that 5 lumens. Now, in order to get to high, all you got to do is press and hold it. It stays on high as long as you're holding it. Like once I let go of the button, it lets go. So that's kind of a quick high. So if I'm going somewhere, I just want to look at something, I can hold it, press high. I actually like that. That's kind of nice. Whenever I let go, it goes off. So if I actually want to turn it on and go through the modes, I have to double click it. It goes to on, and then as I press it, that's on high. As I press it, that's actually the low. That one's the medium, and that one's the high. So the double press is what turns it on, and then you press it and cycle through those different modes as you go through that. So again, there is low. You're even going to see that now. There's medium, and then there's high. And then you can always triple press it at any time, I believe so, and it will go to that strobe mode. So that's what you got with the white light. Every light up here is just the white light. The UV and the red are over here on the side. So we're going to triple press it again to get back out of strobe. And then at any time, just to turn it off, you just got to press and hold the button for like a half a second. It goes off. So that's all the modes. Again, you got a moonlight, low, medium, high. I really like that constant where you just, press and hold it and it comes on. And then when you let go, it let go. That's pretty nice feature right there. I actually kind of like that one. So in order to work the side light over here, we've got a bottom button. So the top button works the top light, which is only white. The bottom button works the side light. So basically the button closest to the light. That makes sense at least. In order to use this, it's just a matter of pressing the button. You're going to press it one time. You're going to have that white light. You only have low and high. So you press it. And again, you'll cycle through. You press it. You go back to low. In order to turn it off, you have to press and hold it. In order to get to the white light was one press. In order to get to the red light was 2 presses. So 1, 2, red light. You can cycle from solid red to fast flash red, and then also a slow flash red. It does remember your last setting. So if I press and hold it and turn it off, I'll double click again. It should be that slow flash red. And again, I'm going to press and hold it again and turn it off. So 1 press is white, 2 press is red, and then 3 press real fast is that UV light right there. You only have 1 setting on that, so that's the only setting you have there for the UV. And again, you could use that. It's not a very big UV light, not real bright, and obviously you're probably not going to be able to see it very, very well right here in the daylight. But that's all the modes, so it's pretty much white light, moonlight, low, medium, and high up here, and then also a low, high, white, and then also 3 different modes of red, and then that UV light there on the side. But let me go ahead and show it to you now in the dark. So I'll start out with that main light. Again, if you press it one time, that's the moonlight mode. Isn't going to show up very much at all. It's only that 5 lumens. I'm going to press and turn that off. Now I'm going to press and hold it constantly. That should turn on that high mode. So that's the highest setting right there. So that's as much light as you're going to get. Again, not bad. It's supposed to be 700 lumens right there. Letting go of that. I really like that feature. Hold, let go, goes on and off. And again, double press would turn it on, and now I can cycle through. That's the high. There's the low. So that's the best battery life you're going to get as far as other than moonlight. There's your medium right there. And then once again, there's that high mode. Now we'll press and turn that off. Now we'll swap up to the side light. I'm going to press it one time. That's going to be that white low mode. I don't know that I can really see a whole awful lot very far out. It doesn't have a lot of throw. This is more up close. You can see it on my hand there. Now let me press and cycle to high. So there's the high mode of the side light. And I could really only see you allowing that to come into play. Why would you use that over this? Would be maybe if you're able to clip it onto your pocket or something in such a way that you want the light to go out that way a little bit more. That would be the only reason why I would think about using the white light in that feature. So now I'm pressing, holding it, turn it off. We'll turn on the double press. Get to the red light. That's that slow flash. Press it again. So there's the solid red light right there. Lights up pretty good. You can see there. Press and hold. And now I'm going to triple press it and go to UV. That's the UV light right there. You can kind of see how it does the clear containers up there. It's kind of like the black light. So again, you could use this in hotel rooms. I think they give an example of using it to check $100 bills on their screen, but that's the UV light right there. But yeah, guys, that is the E8 Angel Eyes from RovyVon. I feel like it's a pretty good EDC light. I would call it that more so than a keychain light. It's a little bit big for a keychain light, in my opinion, but obviously you could do that if that's what you want to do. That's kind of what they intend for it to do. But if you think about the price, is it a little bit high? Probably so, but if you think about that I am getting a headlamp, because I can put that clip on there and clip it on my hat. I'm also getting a white light. I'm getting a red light, a UV light, all in one flashlight. So maybe you're carrying multiple ones. I think if you added those up, you're getting into a price point where this is actually not that bad for the features. I would have thought it was too expensive until I put it in my hand. It's not so bad. It does have really good Amazon reviews too, so most of the people that have it actually like it. I feel like the neatest feature is the backup battery, the fact that I can put a AAA battery in there, so then, you know, there's always times where you forget to charge your light up and you're in somewhere and then it starts blinking on you, letting you know it's about to die and you're in bad shape. Well, the fact that you can have that extra battery in there just for backup so that if that happens, you can swap over to that battery until you have time to charge this one. I feel like that's pretty nice. But again, only you know if the price point is right for you. I am going to give this one away. So if you are interested in winning this one, and with your comment down below, also add the hashtag RovyMama down there below, and then I will do a random comment generator based on this video. And again, it will only be one entry per person. I will remove the duplicates, all those kinds of things. I'll put the details of that down in the description and the date that I will do the live. But I do that so that I know that you want to win this one, because sometimes people already bought this light. They're watching this video. They don't need another one, or they'd rather let somebody else win it. So if you want to comment and say, hey, I really like this light, it's been one of my favorite ones, and why, and all those kinds of things, but you want to give someone else the chance, just don't put the hashtag, but I will draw until I find somebody with that hashtag. So if you don't have that, you won't win it, so make sure and do that. But again, hope this video was useful in some way. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. As always, stay safe, have a blessed day. See you on the next video.